Hello everyone, my name is Santiago Alzate. I'm from Team 12 and today I'm going to demonstrate our final project, the Pet Sitter Bot. But before I want to go over the hardware and software configuration. So let's start with the hardware. Uh, we, uh, so we have a Raspberry Pi module Model B. And attached to the Raspberry Pi, we have a Pi camera and a voice hat that is made by Google. And attached to this hat, we have a microphone board. We also have a DC motor, which is the water pump. Uh, we also have a servo, which is the food dispenser. Um, we also are using this ultrasonic sensor to calculate the water level. We have a speaker, and we also have a batteries because the DC motor and the servo are draining a lot of current. Okay, so let's continue with the software. Um, so we are connecting to the Raspberry Pi through BNC Connect. Um, we are using the Flask and Python framework, and for each functionality, we made a Python file. Um, and the starting point is this app.py file, which contain the Flask configuration. All right. Okay. So let's start uh, the Flask web app server. So to do that, you have to um, open your console and go to your folder, and then you have to run the starting point, which is the app.py. Right. So we are using the port 80, and let's open from my local from my laptop. So I need the IP address to be able to connect to the server. Um, all right. So as you can see, we are able to stream the video, and also we are calculating the distance to determine if the water bowl is empty or full. And we have the food dispenser and water dispenser. And also we are using the Watson services in here with the bot sitter helper, which is a chatbot. All right, so this is our working prototype. So as you can see in this side, we have the food dispenser,
and this side is the uh, water dispenser. Um, and here is the camera. This is the food holder, and we have the ultrasonic sensor in, right here. So we calculate uh, if the water is empty or full with the ultrasonic sensor. So yeah, let's try. Right here we have the web app running. So let's first let's dispense the food. Right, as you see, the food was dispensed. All right. All right. Let's try the water dispenser. All right. As you can see, the water start dispensing. All right.
Good afternoon, everyone. I would like to introduce myself. My name is Bola, and for my portion of the project, I was mostly the software developer. So what I developed was this entire web page right here. I made sure the connections are working, make sure the buttons work with the Raspberry Pi, make sure the links work, and all that good stuff. And I also did like the styling and all that. So I could see, as you can see from this page, you could have your turn off or turn on functionalities. This will allow you to dispense food or dispense water whenever you've seen your pet like needs something or disappointed or your pet is like hungry or thirsty and all that. The entire point is to monitor your pet to make sure he or she is doing fine. So I developed this in Zampa because Zampa is a very useful and well-rounded localhost application. It was very easy to develop. This was developed in Atom. Great for simple HTML, JavaScript type of for coding. So so another I want to bring up a case scenario. So as you can see here, you should be like monitoring your pet and all that. And let's just say something went wrong, or you don't know what your pet's doing, and you want to know what's going on with your pet, or maybe she's hungry, maybe she needs food, or you don't know. So another feature we have in this project is the bot sitter helper. And if you click on here, it will take you to the IBM Watson assistant, like the project we did previously did for project 2. So I'm going to type in, let's say, my dog is hungry. And it responds with, right, how hungry is your dog, you know? And it asks a question because you want to make sure. And I say, yes, the dog is hungry for food. And let's see what happens. And then so it shows you a menu of options that you could do. So let's click on dog, and it shows you all the different lists of foods that dogs usually eat, like chicken, pork, beef, and all that type of good stuff. So whenever you want to talk to like a need help with something, or you need to have a good idea what your pet needs, you could always go to this Watson assistant, and it will assist you for taking care of your pet. So let's go back, and here we go again. Like I said before, this was developed in a localhost. So some issues we did come up was originally wanted this to be developed on an app. However, I own a Windows PC, and I own an iPhone, so those two things don't really mix together. So a web page was much easier to do, and it's more open accessibility. So I have like people in my group who could actually look at the page and look at the code to make sure everything's going right. Some things I would like to do in the future. Well, first of all, I would like to make this a lot prettier because it'll look good for the public. It does look user friendly, but they could just do better. The main issue we were having with was like when we put up the URL for the camera, it kept on messing up the CSS. So we had to put like functionalities in front of like a style. And later on, I hope that we could do more stuff instead of like food dispenser, water dispensers. Maybe like a, you know, maybe in the iBot in a Watson app, you could see like contact veterinaries. It could become more over time as it gets more and more data. It'll be smarter and get more options for the user. So we hope I hope this web page is a user friendly, and hopefully also excuse me. Hopefully it's a user friendly experience, and it's a hopefully it takes care of your pet. I also like to add that for my portion a little bit, I kind of help with the construction of the actual dispenser. So that's my portion, and I'll leave it here. Thank you so much for listening.